Okay, is the screen visible?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I'm audible now, Sandeep?
Yes, sir.
Abhinav?
You are audible. Yeah.
Abhinav?
Yeah.
Abhinav?
You are audible, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vakchaure? Audible? Okay. In these 7 days, we discuss which point we need to discuss. We have to discuss. I just briefly summarize what we have to discuss in detail. The session was taken on 23rd. It's just fast track which point we want to discuss. Now from today onward, we discuss each and every point in slowly till your understanding all concept. So these are the table of content that we have to discuss. The first one is auto adjust cell, name bifurcation. Second one is third one is goal seek. Is visible? Is particular? Name bifurcation, goal seek, stock market, missing number or text, remove blank cell, fetch the last number and text, table, unique list. These are the various points we discuss in details. How many participants are attending the session, today's session on a computer? If you are doing this session on computer, we can do the practice simultaneously. Those are attending the session on laptop or desktop, you can do the practice simultaneously. And to cover all these points, we require some basic formulas to cover all these 37 points. 34 points, 3 points are reduced. The 34 points we discuss in detail, and which formulae we need to study. These are the formulas we have to study in details. Essential formulas, that is if, logical formulas, or, and, sum ifs, average ifs, sum product, if error, and combination of all these formulas. Then XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. If you have the Excel version up to 16, then these three formulas, XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, and HLOOKUP, you can use, but this XLOOKUP is applicable only in 2019 version or Office 365. Then index, match, subtotal, choose, and text formula. Left, right, mid, upper, lower, trim, proper, length, etc. Then foundational knowledge, how to build the dashboard, how to visualize a database, For that purpose, we study these points: target line, radio button, how to insert the check button, scroll bar, pivot table. The pivot table is one of the section where suppose participants are weak in the mathematics, then that participant better way to go in pivot table. Because of in pivot table, there is no need to write the formula anywhere. The formula Excel automatically take it if you use the pivot formula. If you sound in the mathematics background, then you can better way go to the formulas based function. Otherwise, better way you go to the pivot table. Then pivot chart, waterfall chart. These are the right side is also represent some inserting and modify the chart element, bar chart, column chart. There are various types of the chart. 7 chart is available in the Excel. Some of that are the bar chart, column chart, line chart, and format the chart element. Also chart area and scatter point chart. Then last day 5, we discuss how to prepare the tons of letter in just 5 minutes. This concept is utilized in a major sector. Like if you have to send the letters to the person, say format is same. For example, light bill. You know, light bill, the format is common. Only the numbers, price, whatever the units, that number is changed, but remaining format as it is. And if you have to print, suppose 1,000 customer is in MSAB office, then that 1,000 letter we can prepare, we can print out just within 5 minutes. That is an application of this function. That is, application is 2 files is required for that case. One is Excel file and another is a Word file. There is a mail merge option. If you see the Word file, I will show you the Word file. This Word file. In this Word file, if you observe the tabs, various ribbons provided at the top of the Word file, starting from home, insert. Actually, the Word file is still opening. See, these are file, home, insert, design, layout, reference, mailing. This mailing option is important to link the prepare the tons of letter within just 5 minutes. This mailing option. From that mailing option, how to prepare the tons of letter, we can discuss that part in day 5th. Day 6, so before that, also we required some insert the scroll bar, then radio button. It required the VBA code, macros, and some controls. Then fundamental difference between the two tables, dynamic table and static table. The dynamic table is auto updated table. You no need to update each and everything, just filter out the certain requirement as per your criteria, and then database already summarized without any addition or delete the items. Then identifying the missing database. Then 6th day, we discuss regarding how to fetch the real-time stock market data from the website to your Excel, and then you can prepare your own candlestick chart. Then reverse engineering calculation, the reverse calculation. Then result analysis, actual versus target chart. And day 7, on the 31st of August 2020, we discuss regarding how to prepare the dashboard. You can prepare your dashboard by yourself without taking the help to anyone, but it requires a lot of efforts. Whatever the formula we learn from this 6th day, we must practice it. Without practice, it is somewhat difficult to prepare your dashboard by your own. Is it? I will provide each and every practice file to you. You just practice it. Then you are able to draw your own dashboard. In last day, it require, I was provide the time for it 90 to 120 minutes, near about 2 hours for the session last day. These points we discuss in these 7 days. Is it clear what we discuss in these 7 days? Am I audible? Please reply in chat box. If you are not able to speak it, you can reply your message in chat box. Okay. Now we discuss some logical formula. The logical formula is a and, or, nor, true, false, if, error, is, etc. All these are logical formula. The first formula is a and formula. Here in right side box, here mention what it does. Returns true if all its arguments are true, and return false if all arguments or one or more argument are false. And syntax is represent the formula. That formula we have to type in the this formula bar. If we type here and, see, and then here mention logical 1 comma in square bracket, logical 2 square bracket complete comma dot dot dot. Same syntax is represent here in this box. And logical 1 comma square bracket, logical 2 square bracket complete dash and dot dot, then round bracket complete. After and, the round bracket start, and after completion of the formula, the round bracket should be complete. If you forget the closing the round bracket, there is not necessary to complete end square bar, or we can say end round bar. It is automatically consider Excel the formula is complete. Here, here mentioned in a cell A2 and A3. Cell A2 is represent true and cell A3 is represent false. Just typing true and false. Just reply me, how many students doing the practice simultaneously? So I can do it very slowly. Just raise your hand if you are doing practice. Otherwise, we will move forward. This A2 cell is true. Okay. Parikshit, okay. You can do practice simultaneously. Then A3 cell is a false. Here mention the formula, 3 columns in the table. First one is formula, then result and commentary. Commentary is represent what is mentioned in the formula, what will be the output in the result column. Here the formula is and round bracket start true comma true. This is formula, and in result see the formula bar is equal to and round bracket start, then true comma true round bracket complete. Here both argument, first argument, and here logical value 1, that is first argument, logical value 2 means second argument. Both argument are same. It means both argument are true. So result shown as true. See, this result shown as true. The commentary we can say the both value are true and hence it returned true. In second case, see the formula and true and false. Round bracket is equal to and round bracket start true comma false. It represents one of the value is false and hence it return false. You can see here on right side return false if one or more argument are false. One or more argument are false. Here argument two argument both argument are false, hence it represent false. In third formula we use the formula as a cell A2 and A3. You see the formula bar and A2 and A3. If we click in this formula bar, this cell is highlighted. It means that A2 value taken from A2 cell, true false value taken from the A3 cell. So it represents one value is false, other value is a true. We can say the output as one value is false and hence it return false. See, output will be false because of one of the value is false. In next case, and round bracket start A3 greater than 1 and 3 is equal to 3. It represents 3 greater than 1 is true. 3 is equal to 3 is also true. It means both arguments are true, both conditions are true, hence it represents true. In next case, here formula is and double quoted here mentioned as true, and in second argument also mentioned true in double quoted. The true in double quoted is considered as a true by and formula. Hence result is represent true. See, in next formula is a and 3 2 and 3 2. It represent the true output is true because any positive number is considered as true in and formula. Any positive number is true by and formula. In next one is a and 0 2. 0 is considered as a false by and formula. 0 is considered as false in and formula. Okay, you can see here what happens if we replace 0 by 1. See, output is true. It means same as the previous one. Any positive number considered as a true by and formula. But if we replace this 1 by 0, it means that 0 is considered as false, hence output is shown as false. These are the various formulas related to and only. Now, next formula is OR formula. Again, we consider the data used in formula true and false. We can use letter also, number also in A2 and A3 cell. Here again, the same format is taken, the formula, result and commentary, and right hand side is represent the comment, output of the formula. What it does from this OR formula, it returns true if any one argument is true. It returns true if any one argument is true, and returns false if all arguments are false. Returns false if all arguments are false. And syntax, the syntax means if we place the cursor in formula bar and if we press equal to sign and type the OR, when you hit start the round bracket, this logical value 1 comma square bracket, logical value 2 square bracket complete comma dot dot and round bracket complete. This appears when you type the round bracket. Is logical value 1, logical value 2, etc. Here, or true and false. The formula is or true and false. One value is true. Hence, the output is represent the true. They are written as any one argument is true, then result shown as true. Here, true, one argument is true, hence result shown as true. In second case, or A2, A3. A2 means true, A3 means false, is same as this formula, above formula. It means one value is true and hence it returns true. In next case, false and false. None of the value is true, both are false and hence it represents the false. In next formula, or 3 greater than 1 condition is true and 3 less than 3 the condition is false, but one argument is correct, one condition is true, hence represent true, output is represent as true. In next case, true in double quoted is considered as true by OR formula. True is in double quoted is considered as true by OR formula. Just type both argument in double quoted. Again, same as AND formula, and 3, 2. Any positive integer is considered as a true by OR formula. Any positive integer is considered as true by OR formula. And again, 0, 0, the next formula, or 0, 0. 0 is considered as false by OR formula. 0 is considered as false by OR formula. We can compare the AND formula and OR formula. Here 0 is considered as a false by OR formula, same as AND 0 is considered as false by AND formula. Any positive number is considered as true by AND formula, same for OR. Any positive number considered as a true for OR formula. The next logical formula is NOT. What it does? Reverse the logical value argument. Reverse the logical value argument. It means opposite the term. Change the true as false, true to false, change false to true. Opposite the case. Here, the cell B5, the formula is not true. Formula is written as not true. It represents the false because answer is true, but we need to reverse the answer. That's why use the formula as not true, the output will be false. Reverse the true to false. The next one, not A2 greater than 10. See, A2 is 10. A2 is 20. This 20 greater than 10. Obviously 20 is greater than 10. Still it represents the false because of not formula. Reverse the opposite case. Again in next formula, not 1. Any non-zero integer is considered as a true. Any non-zero integer is considered as true, and say 1 is non-zero integer, so output will be result will be true, but using the not formula, output is reverse of true, that is change true to false. In next case, 0 is considered as a false. You can see here in AND formula, 0 is considered as false. Similarly, OR formula, 0 is considered as false. Similarly, here 0 is considered as false, but using the not formula, it represents opposite to the false, that is true. This is about not formula. Then next logical formula is a true. What it represents? It returns the logical value true. It returns the logical value as true, and syntax for the formula true and then round bracket start and close. See the formula here. Wait 1 minute. Okay. True, round bracket start and round bracket close. The true formula takes no argument required for the true formula, just bracket start and bracket close, round bracket. True formula takes no argument, result shown as true. This you may write in true, it may written in parenthesis or may not be. If written in the parenthesis, still output is same. If without parenthesis, output is same. The next formula is a false formula. The same as a true formula. Return the logical value as false. Formula is equal to false. Round bracket start, round bracket close. See here, equal to false, round bracket start, round bracket close. There is no argument required for the false formula as well as true formula. Keep in mind. False formula takes place, no argument, and in second formula is return the false in parenthesis as added, so does not happen any effect if we add the parenthesis. Result will be same with parenthesis and without parenthesis. Then next formula is a if formula. This formula is most of cases is required, and out of this and or and if, this formula is most important, means in maximum cases we require this formula if or and, but in rare cases we require the formula nor true false, but in very rare cases. In if formula, what it does, evaluate the condition and returns one value if it has a true, otherwise it represents the false. The formula is if logical test, then value if true and value if false. Say in the formula B2, if A2 greater than 10, then return correct, otherwise wrong. See, A2 is, value of A2 is 20 and greater than 10, correct. A2, 20 is greater than 10. So answer is shown as correct. In next case, if A2 greater than 10, represent same formula as per previous one, and here, but slight change is there. That slight change is if the value for true is omitted. Value for true is omitted, it returns as 0 when if condition is true. You can see in formula bar, if A2 greater than 10, then comma and after comma 2 comma is given, means it represents if highlighted term, if true. If we take the cursor in right left side, the logical test active. If we take the cursor right side of the comma, then value if true active, and that blank keep it as blank, means omitted, then it returns true. That's why they are shown as if value for true is omitted, it returns as 0 when if condition is true. The next one is if A2 less than 10 and write in parenthesis. In this formula, if value for false is omitted, it returns false when if condition is false. See here, after the parenthesis, there is no value mentioned for the if value is false. That's why they represent the false. The next formula, if A2 less than 10, then represent the correct, otherwise 0, because if false value is omitted but comma is still there. You can see here in the formula bar, comma is still there. Due to this comma, and answer is shown as 0. Both formula is very similar. You can observe the formula is very similar. Same formula, this one and this one, but comma is provided after the true argument. That's why we are representing the 0. Then if error formula, it represents if the formula evaluates to an error, it returns the specified value, else it represents the result of formula. The syntax if error, value if error. If you type here in formula as a if error, it represents value underscore value if underscore error. See the formula if error A2 upon A3 comma double quoted error A2 upon A3 A2 100 A3 is 10. The result will be 10. Hence output shown as 10. But in the second case, if A3 upon A4 A3 and A4, it represents 100 by 0. Obviously it represents the errors. That's why here shown as error. If we write here as per your convenient, it shows as blank, then it's shown as blank also. See, it represents blank. Double quoted, simply double quoted and leave it that it represent the blank space or blank cell and write it error. That's why it's shown as error. In next case, if nothing is specified in case of error, means you see here after the comma nothing is specified, then it returns 0. But it required the comma is must. It required the comma, then it shows that 0. Otherwise, error is shown. Then the next one is a is formula. Is formula is a familiar to is blank, is error, is NA is not available, is number, is odd, is even, is text, etc. These are formula related to the as. What it does, check the specific value and returns true or false depending on the outcomes. Similarly, syntax is a is error, round bracket start, round bracket close. Here the term is given for the formula blank, A2 is blank, A3 is return error. These are types value. A3 shown as not available, that is any error. A5 2 1 and help. See here is blank A2. See here A2 is blank. The question is blank A2. A2 is blank, so result shown as true. The next one is error A3. So A3 is error is there, so result shown as true. Next one is NA A4. Okay. Is NA A4. A4 shown as not available error, so result shown as true. Next formula is number A5. Here A5 shown as number, 2 is number, hence result shown as true. A6 also number, but that number is odd, 1 represent odd number, so result shown as true. A5 is again 2 and is shown as even number, so output is 2. A7 is hello, hello is a text, so each text A7, so result is shown as true. If you write instead of hello, suppose I write 1, if you write 1 then this true is replaced by false. If we write instead of hello, I write 1 and see the result. It represents the false. See, it represents false. These are the logical formulas: and, or, not, true, false, if error, and is. Which formula is important? Important out of these formulas, one of the formula is and, then or, then if, and if error. In maximum cases, this formula is also required by showing the cell as blank or by showing as desired output depending on you. The next part. So this is about in, if, or, and. The formula is not mentioned in the slide, but we discuss that formula also. See here, name bifurcation is given. In name bifurcation, here the formula is applied. If you see in the formula bar, your formula in L5 cell, the formula is written as if error, the combination of formulas, the combination is if error, and mid. Same formula for this one. And how to see the formula, whatever the formula written in the cells at a time, it required by pressing this key. To show the formula, control plus backtick, and this backtick where it is shown in the keyboard, that key is below the escape key. Below the escape key. In most of cases, it's confusion which is a backtick key. The backtick key is left side of 1 or below the escape key. That is backtick. See, I press the backtick, control plus backtick. You can see the formula, you can observe, you can check at once. See, the formula is, you can cross check which formula we use each and every cell. And again we click control backtick, again goes in original state. The formula is hide. See, in second case 1, 2, and 3. Go back. In this case 1, 2, 3, if we copy this name and paste it here, it returns separate. First name, middle name, last name separate. Because of it requires some formula. I will show you the formula. There's some helper column. You see, the first blank space, second blank space, third blank space, fourth blank space, and fifth blank space. This blank space we can find out using the formula, the find. See, find, then a double quote, D5. D5 is a name of the student. Then 1. If we click in the formula bar, see, is error, find, here find text. Which text we have to find? I have to find blank text. That's why here double quote and then the one space between the double quote. It is must. If we remove the blank space here, see the error, it represents 1. It is error. How it shows the error? If we remove this, error means the value is incorrect. Error means the value is incorrect. 1. We can see here, Rucha. How many letters here? R 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After fifth letter, there is a space bar. Rucha, space Deepak, space Chandran. Rucha containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. So space bar is at 6 number. So instead of 1, it must represent the 6. It is shown the wrong result because of in this formula they are not shown the space bar between the double quote. If we see the space bar in double quote, is given the space bar and see the output. See here 6. How it comes 6? See R first letter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First space has 6. Then second space after Deepak name, there is second space. Again starting from the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The space is at 12 number. That this number is represent 12. Then third space after Chandra, there is a space, but that space is not shown in the this H5 cell. If we press the space bar after Chandra, if we press the space bar, then that number will appear here. This 20 will appear. But after the end, there is no required space bar. That's why this cell is blank. If we type this formula, then you can copy and paste any numbers, any value. That value will be bifurcated. Suppose I copy this second here, still you get bifurcated. I will hide this formula. Okay, you can observe it. See, number is 6 and 12. The formula having space, first space, second space, 6 and 12 number. If you type this bigger name comparatively more characters and press it here, you can see is 9 and 17. The first space at 9, it represents Chahanke. The Chahanke containing letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The first space has 9. And second space is 17. The 17th number start from first. Here is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The 17 numbers comes. In this way, we can find out the space between the text. Is it? And here you can see the formula. Find text. Which text we have to find? Blank space. That's why double quote, between the double quote, the space is required. And then here D5. D5 means which text, from which text we have to find out the space bar within the text. That's why here D5. We select the D5. And this 1 is represent start number. From which letter we have to start the number. I will show you one magic here. Instead of 1, if we write 2, see what happens. It represents 9. If you consider 2, it represents 9. And previously it is 9, and if we change it, see, the space bar is required. See, number is changed. And that extra additional spaces we can remove using the trim formula, but that trim formula we discuss later on. Is it clear this point? Just reply in chat box. Is it clear? Is this clear? How to find the space bar? Then you can see without formula, how can we can separate out the letters? The first name, middle name, and last name. Without using any formula, there is a one shortcut key. If you press that shortcut key, that name will be bifurcated as per your requirement. Here Rucha Deepak Chandra, I will type the Rucha in first column, second column, middle name, last column, last name. And then press the cursor in next cell and hit the key Control E. Control E. Understood? Hit the key Control E. If anybody doing the simultaneously, you can check it. Just type the name in first column and then hit the key Control E. Then all first name will be appear in the remaining cell. But one important thing is the name and first name, middle name, third name, there will be no blank column will be there. You need to place just adjacent of the column. No need to make the blank column after this name. Adjacent column is required. Again, Deepak, if we hit the Control E key, then middle name will be separate out. If we hit the Control E key, see middle name will be separate out. Is it? Any problem, Savani, Sarvari? If any doubt, we can discuss. See, again, I will remove this, and if we require the different format, see here, this one. The name is Rucha, first letter is capital, every first letter is capital, but we require each and every letter is capital format. In that case, you give the input to the first cell, Excel will automatically understand what will be the output required for the person. So we'll type the Rucha in capital letter in first cell only, and then hit the same shortcut key. The shortcut key is, which one is the shortcut key? Control plus E. This shortcut key, Control plus E key. And if we press the Control plus E key, see the capital letters. Each and every letter is capital. See this one. Each and every letter will be capital. But in some cases, require the middle first name only. First name as it is. Father name, consider the first letter in the father name, and last name as it is. In that case, you have to provide the input. Rucha, you write as it is. Write the D instead of Deepak, and write Chandra, complete spelling. So Excel will understood only first alphabet we have to fetch from the middle name. Again, press the same shortcut key, Control plus E. See, again press Control plus E, Control plus E. See, we can separate out the letters from first name, middle name, last name in proper case, upper case, and by taking some alphabets of the middle name. Is it? Then we discuss. You can see here. If I type here my name, but see, the cell is not automatic adjusted here. If we require automatic adjust a cell, there is a auto adjust cell means one code is required, and that code we discuss right now. If you type here, A cell is not adjusted automatically, means automatic adjust means cell length will be like this. For this case, cell length will be like this, but this is not happen automatically. That is happen by using the one code. See. How to see the code? You can see the code from, see, right click on this, whatever the name you given, just right click and here one list appears. From that list, we select view code. You need to select the view code. If you hit the view code, then this window will appear. And in this window, here my sheet name is given as auto adjust cell. By default is selected auto adjust cell. You can see here the cell is highlighted auto adjust cell, and this code is given. The code is provided. Cells entire column auto fit. Cells entire column auto fit. If you provide this code, that is called as VBA and macros. If you provide this code, the cell will automatically adjust as per text length. And then again click here the Excel bar. How to appear the same window? There is two options to appear the code window. One option is right click view code, that is discussed right now. And second option, to see that code, we need to go in developer tab. But what happens in developer tab? This developer tab is not shown each and every Excel file. We have to appear the developer tab. How to appear the developer tab? Just right click and then customize the ribbon. If you hit the customize ribbon, one dialog box will be appeared, and from that dialog box, see right side main tab. In the main tab, there is one tab mentioned as the developer tab. I already checked the box developer. That's why that developer name already appear in my ribbon. So if developer tab is not shown in your Excel file, you can appear by click this checkbox and then hit the OK key. Okay, how to appear the developer tab? Right click on the ribbon and then customize the ribbon. After one tab appear, and then here general formula proofing and goes into the customize ribbon. In customize ribbon, in main tab, you need to check the box of the developer and then hit OK key. Okay, so this code is already given for this sheet. If I type suppose one number, so cell length automatic adjust as per this cell length. See, one automatic adjust. If you write default, see automatic adjust. If you write a default Nasik, Mumbai, whatever you can type. Okay. And just hit save. Length is automatically adjusted. In this way, we can discuss which point we discuss logical formula and or and if true, false, if error is name bifurcation, how to adjust the cell, how to insert the code. I will just show you how to insert the code. I will just close this file and see, right click, then click on view code. Here code is given as cells entire column auto fit. How to insert this code? I will show you how to insert this code in your Excel file. So I need to close this file and I will open the fresh Excel file so you can easily understood. Just wait for 1 minute. See, this blank Excel file, and if you type suppose of 1, see the length is not adjusted automatically. If you type my name, cell is not adjust automatic with the text length. How to insert the code? Right click, view code. Okay. Then you need to select here worksheet. You need to select here worksheet. If we select the worksheet, then the private sub worksheet selection change, and at the end sub is given. Which code you have to write? Cells dot entire column double and auto fit cells dot entire column dot auto fit, and then close this code, close this file. See, if you type any letter here, the cell will get automatically adjusted. See, automatic adjust. If you type suppose A alphabet, automatically adjust. If you write AB, length automatically adjusted. Understood how to insert the code? Just right click, view code, then one window will appear that is called as Microsoft Visual Basic Application, VBA. Visual Basic Application, full form of VBA code, Microsoft Visual Basic Application. And then need to select here, instead of general, by default general will option open, but you need to change it into worksheet, and then type this code cells dot entire column dot auto fit in this, and then close that file. Then we can not necessary to adjust the cell manually. The cell adjusts automatically without any external applications. Okay, now the discussion forum is open. If any doubt, you can ask on this topic. Otherwise, we can stop. If you don't have any doubt, then we can stop. Discussion forum is open. Discuss. Is it able to or unmute yourself? Is it possible to unmute yourself? You can check it. Is it possible to unmute yourself? And now chat box is open. If you have doubt, just discuss.
Sir, can you tell one more time the
What?
sir? Can you explain one more time the name bifurcation?
Name bifurcation. Okay. Okay, I will take the fresh file, new file, and show you this one. I will take the, suppose I type here Deepak Chandra, and we have to separate out the Deepak first name, middle name, and last name. What we need here, we mention some helper column. First blank space, then a second blank space, third blank space. How to find the first blank space? You write here find double quote, but need to the space bar between the double quote and text, which text from this text, comma, start number 1 and hit the key. See, 6. In how to find the second space bar, again use the same formula, find text, blank space, within text, same one, and comma, start number, but in this case the start number is first blank space plus 1. Here 15. So it comes 6 and 15. You can see the first blank space is after K, means D is first, second, third, 4, 5 and 6. The number 6 is appear here. Second blank space is after I. Start from first letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Again for the third blank space, again type the formula. The formula is same formula, find blank space, means a double quote, between the double quote there is a one space bar and comma, which within text, this text, same text, then comma, start number. Now start number is from this cell, which cell? C, D, after E, so you have to find E, but that cell is a 5 plus 1, 8. Okay, but it shows an error, is it? 6, 5, 15 and error. If we give the space, as there is no space bar, that's why you are shown the error. If we give the space bar after Chandra, then you are shown as 23. Okay, how to remove that error? If I will remove this space bar after E, how to remove this error? By using the if error, we already discussed. If error value if error, I will require blank. Blank means just double quote and leave it. So this error is now vanished. Then how to fetch this first letter, first name, middle name and last name? There is one formula. That formula is MID. This formula we discuss in next few lecture, but just listen when query is asked from the Pradeep. The mid text, which text? This one. Start number is highlighted. Start number is from first start number. How many number character to be fetched? Number character to be fetched is 6, because of we require a deeper. The first blank space at 6 number. So we require the start from 1, but up to 6 1. Means this cell we need to select and then round bracket complete. See, Deepak name appear here. In second case, again use the same formula. Formula is mid text, this one, start number, but in this case start number is from this space after K. After K means number is 6, start number is 6. 6 means don't write 6, we select the cell 6 plus 1 and number character is this one. This space is 15, means number character is 15. If we see 15, but it shows the error because of, see this one, Karmari Chandra. This error is appear. The reason behind it, D5 plus 1, and we require from this 6 and 15, 6 to 15, the difference we require. Okay, difference we require. The difference is this one, E5 minus this one. See, curve. Understood? Deepak curve. That difference is required because of we take start from 6, end with 15, but from 6 to 15 we need to fetch this number, fetch the letter from 6 to 15. That's why E5 minus D5 is required. E5 minus D5. If we, why here plus 1 is required? Start from space. Don't start from the space. If we remove this one, no output will be same output. But the reason behind it, because of if we 6 start from 6, if we plus 1 means start from k. If we write plus 1, it means start from k plus 1. Still output is same. And then how to find the Chandra from this text? Again, type the formula equal to mid. Text is this one. Start number means after 15 second space. Second space has 15. So start from this plus 1. How many number we need to fetch? There is don't we can fetch all numbers. So we can write here 1010 etc. whatever number. See, Chandra will be fetching. So Chandra having this numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You may write here 7 also. Still output will be same 7. Chandra. After 7 you can write any number, but before the 7, suppose I write 6, then one letter will be omitted. E letter will be omitted. See, CH and up to R letter is here. E is omitted. If I write here 5, then R E letter is omitted. That's why after the end you can write directly 1000, 100, whatever. So all letters will be fetched. Understood, Pradeep?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Other participants? Okay, one query from Sanchit Chaudhary. Is available, Sanchit? Sanchit, I was not able to perform control plus E and auto fit function. Is it because of? Is available, Sanchit Chaudhary? Sanchit is available. Is it understood or need to explain? Sanchit, just tell me. Need to explain or it's understood? Are you able to speak? You're mute. Unmute yourself and tell me, Sanchit. Sanchit Chaudhary. Okay, I will explain the term. I will, instead of typing, I will take the same database instead of typing it. This one. Sanchit, am I audible? All participants tell me, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Using the shortcut, that shortcut key is control. I will first type the first name, middle name, and last name. Okay. Then I will hit the control E. Control E. Your mistake may be happen like don't press control plus symbol and E. Simply press control E. Don't press plus sign. Don't press plus sign. You do it simultaneously. Then I will get the idea whether you understood or not. Sanchit. Okay, understood? Any doubt? Other participants? Okay, with this, we end this session. and next part we discuss in tomorrow's session. Thank you. Sandeep,
Hello.
understood?
Yes, sir.
Shall we end?
Yes, sir. No problem.